Good evening, hope you're well today. It's currently Wednesday the 25th of August, so let's see if I can get this one posted out pretty quick, eh? It's been a bit of a dull week. It was my birthday week last week, so too much celebrating, but this is not about me, it's about food. Well, it is technically about me, but let's get on with the food thing straight away. Let's get it rolling. I've done a bit of a list, but then it kind of goes off the list. I'm going to start off in a random order, and this was a bread that I got. It was a Bergen bread, Awaken the Nutrients, 100% plant-based, delicious source of fibre and protein, and recycle the packaging. It was from Sainsbury's. It was quite a small loaf, and it was £1.50, but I gave that 8.5 out of 10. It's right up there. A bit more expensive than the one I get from Tesco's usually, but it was right up there with it, so no real comparison, so I can't complain. It was a good one, so I'll leave that at that. Then I'm going to quickly I had a meal deal from Tesco, from the Co-op. It was just the usual, the carrots and the hummus dip, carrots and hummus dip, and Grow plant-based falafel interbella salad, or whatever they call it, and this bad boy, which was gorgeous. Purdey's focused on a fruit drink. Refocused dark fruits with guarana. I think they say it that way. So yeah, that was a great drink. It was $3.50. I wasn't a fan of the couscous, but I'm not the biggest fan of couscous. I've got to give it a proper go sometime, give it a try. They do a nicer pasta, but it's like pasta with tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, but they haven't got any. It seems that everywhere at the moment, the supermarkets are pretty static on their stock. They haven't got a lot, and we'll go there in a minute. But so they do a sandwich as well. And the irony, it was a plant grow one, and it was a falafel, which I'm not the keenest on, but it's not part of the meal deal. So it's the only thing there they don't do in the meal deal, which is crazy. I would have taken that instead, but they don't do it. So then I tried some Plant Chef breaded fish-free cakes. They were okay. But they weren't great. I'll never have them again. Tesco's. So just put my recycling down there. Sorry, we'll do that. So I give that 6 out of 10. Now, Iggledy, I've done a spinach and roasted tomato vegan quiche. This is the old one. I had one last night at my dinner. It's quite a decent size. It's easily, comfortably feed too, so I'm a pig. And I like that a lot, but I give it 8 out of 10. It's normally £4, which is a bit steep, but it's on offer at the moment at Tesco's at £3. So if you've got a club card, you get an extra 25% off, which is brilliant, really, when you think about it. Then I have a staple, whether it's Sainsbury's or Tesco's, and I fell for a little Sainsbury's ploy, and I picked these up. 2 Woodland Frugal Streets. I thought it said 60p off with the voucher, but it was 60 points, which is okay. Love them. So the strudel, 8 out of 10. Doesn't matter if it's Tesco's saying. The difference is Sainsbury's do 2 small ones, Tesco's do 1 large one. But I cook them at the same time. It economically makes sense. So now, Plant Pioneer, I had their Peking No Duck Jackfruit last week, and I've tried the other one, the lamb. Do you know what? I've not tried one of these that I like. It's a sad thing to say. I wish I did like them. I didn't give it a score out of 10. And do you know what? I'm never ever going to buy it again. I can't give it a score out of 10. I just don't like it. Did like the lamb style one as well. They did 3 different ones, and I didn't like one of them. So let's go on. This is a great thing. There, cheese. It's like a Wensleydale style with cranberries. I picked this up from a store in Cheltenham called the Natural Grocery Store, and they're usually really expensive, but you know what? They were really competitively priced on that. That was for that 200 grams. They charged, I think it was $2.75, but that's on my Christmas list when I do the cheese. But I don't care what cheese balls they do. I'm trying to find that every vegan cheese style slightly different. That is my favourite to have with crackers and whatever, put it that way. I do use the Vivo Life one for burgers and what have you occasionally. And be honest, my dog Peggy has it more than I do. I'm not saying it's ideal, it's just because it would go to waste and I don't want to put things in landfill because I'm being stupid. So there. Then, so that cheese, I gave it, and let's be honest, I've got to check, 9.5 out of 10. That tells me all I need to know about that product. Don't need to tell you I'll be buying that again and again and again. I've looked in Sainsbury's, the only place I found it so far is, and you know, it's a shame. That is a cracking vegan cheese. So I'm looking for. Then I had, and it was on offer, then all these things you see will come out, apart from the cheese that wouldn't have, because I picked it up separate. When I do my main food shop, whether it's Tesco's or, I video it and record it and put it on YouTube, so as you know. So, but that wouldn't have been on there because it came from the Natural Crush Shop. Now, bowl, power pot, creamy coconut turmeric dal, and I had that with some rice. It was quite a good thing. I gave it 7.5 out of 10, so it was very good. You know, it wasn't mind blown, but it's nice. And when it's on offer, I will pick it up. I'm just trying to sort my life out a bit. I'm always trying to sort my life out. I know it's 18 months now, 20 months, I think. Right, 20 months, and it's still not sorted. So let's just leave it there for now. Yeah. Now Greggs, and I haven't got it. I should do a video on it when I get one next. They now do a vegan cheese and ham style baguette. It's $2.95. Now I saw the two guys, I'll name them in another one. They did a thing, and they were down in Cornwall, and they said it was £4. Well, I went to the local Greggs in Cheltenham, and it was $2.95, and that was great. I gave it 8 out of 10, and I've had it a couple of times, and it's a solid 8. So I'll leave it there. The noise in the right pegs. If it's not, don't work with animals. Don't ever work with animals. I'm not working with you, Peggy. You're my business partner. You know that, girl. And then, during the weeks, I've had a few curries. I've tried a few different things. But I've had the vegetable samosas. So where are they? Sorry, I'm looking at my list there. Everything. Then everything on there. So the vegetable samosas, I'll give them a 7.5 out of 10. And the Indian bhajis, I'll give them a 7.5 out of 10 as well. I have tried the Taste of Difference. I should have done a review on it. They are nicer, but they're good. They're not too. I'm really into the vegetable biryani at the moment. I couldn't get it last week. I made one about a month ago, and I've had vegetable biryani a few times since. Ticks a few boxes. I love it, so I should leave it there. Next, they were on offer, these naan stem oatcake, stem ginger oat biscuits. I like them a lot. I'll give them 8.5, and I'll tell you what, this is how my life has changed. Wow, you never really. And I got the chocolate. They're both 40% less sugar, by the non-stop chocolate chip. I'll give them 8. So I'll give the ginger ones 8.5, and I'll give the chocolate ones 8. 2 years ago, I'd have asked you what drugs was on. That was never my style. So I got dogs here. We're on laminate flooring, so she just wants a bit of fussing, don't you, girl? Now, this is a cracking find. I've got a fresh one in the fridge ready to make a mushroom stroganoff. So there's Oatly cream. It's really, really good in coffee. Leave it there. There are other creams out there now, and I've seen a whipped cream that I'd never seen before yesterday. Don't need it at the moment, though. But that one there, do you know the whipped cream with the Alpro custard? I'm going to make a blooming trifle for Christmas. I'm going to make a Christmas trifle. We perhaps ought to do a few meals, but too far ahead. That I'm going to give a strong 9. A strong 9. It could possibly go up out of 10. The Oatly cream is good. Now, this was on offer, and I've actually got now another one. Unsweetened Mighty P. Free from nut soya. 8 grams of print per glass. That one there, I used most of it. In fact, that's a lie. I used all of it up with protein powder. I was doing a bit more running recently, so I used it all up with protein powder. I'll give that one. I've had pea protein shakes before, but that's the first time I've had pea milk, which is MLK. I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10. I've got the same brand because it's still on offer. I've got the oat milk, so I look forward to doing a review on that as well. And while I've got you guys here, I'll just say one more thing. A bit stranger, the shelves are not so full. And I want to do a separate video on Wicked range, which you never see me buy or advertise, and I'll go into that for specific reasons, but I need to do a bit more research to make sure that my facts are correct and I'm not giving false information. But Wicked seem to have taken over Tesco's. I know it's a brand they do, but they've got a pretty good brand of their own. So, leave that there for now. But going on to it, 2 things. The supermarket shelves, every shelf you go to, they're running out. I mean, it goes from everything. I'm a dog walker, from poo bags. Struggled like anything to get poo bags. And I tried to use the biodegradable, and I had to buy some non-biodegradable ones, but now I've got the biodegradable. I'll give the non-biodegradable ones to a charity because at least they will get used for a good cause. So I'll give them to the animal shelter or something like that. I'll figure it out. But saying that, the frozen fruit section at Tesco's is non-existent. So there are no frozen fruits in there from, McCranbrook. There's none. Forget the deals and all that. And they are all talking about shortages for Christmas. And what they're not saying is there are shortages of not necessities, or not essentials, but common everyday stuff now. So I should look around a bit more. That might make me look at fun. It's interesting to see though how this is going to develop. And of course, my theory is if the Arctic lorries aren't out there it's got to be doing good for the environment and less carbon, less emissions. So I don't know. We'll see how it affects us all, eh? If we run out of toilet roll, then we're all in trouble, aren't we? But we all know that everyone else in this country, the UK, stocked up. I mean, I've got one and a bit. I've got one and one on the go, whereas most people will go out and buy 40 if they think 40 at the pack of 48 if they think any shortage in the world's happening. It's atrocious, really, isn't it? But no, so there are shortages everywhere, and even McDonald's, bless them, they can't do their milkshakes because but it's a shame, really, isn't it, hey? Saying that, Costa, which I go to the drive-through quite a lot, they do things in the drive-through they don't do in the shops, and they've got rid of their, which I really liked, which is a shame, was their barbecue chicken style, which was made with jackfruit panini. They've scrapped it, and I thought it was great, but maybe I was the only person who did, eh? But now they've got this ham and cheese, and it's not too bad. It's using corn, and I was questioning how they did the corn, but my question was how come they sell it? But now they're selling it at the supermarkets. They've kind of answered my questions in a way. It's all right. I've had it a few times, but I don't want. So at the moment, Costa, you go there, you can have your oat milk range, but you can't have. You've got a choice of a ham and cheese, smoked ham and cheese toasty, which they only toast on one side of the bread, which I find really weird, and I still haven't adjusted to. So, you get that, or you get a Bosch slice, or there's a gingerbread bunny or dog, which you can get. They are up in their game. They've got, I think it's a muffin coming out, and they've got something else coming out as well. They've got 2 new items coming out. I've seen advertised on Instagram recently, so that'll be interesting. Greggs, on the other hand, they've scrapped their vegan steak bake. They've never replaced, which is a shame. It's not bad. They still do the vegan sausage roll, which is understandable because it's a massive seller for them, and it's £1 each one. But then you can get an 18-inch long one at Morrison's for I think it's £2. Oh, don't hold me to it. I might be completely wrong there. I'll have to go in and have a look. But you got these different things. Everywhere's doing slightly different. But I've tried the new slice they do, the vegan beans and cheese, sausage, bean and cheese, and it's really nice actually. If you get one when it's hot, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. But the trouble is, they're never hot. They seem to tweak it. Oh, that's our batch for the day. By the time I get there, there's a queue. I've had it 2 or 3 times, and I've had one warm, the other 2 not. So they need to get their act together a bit. I mean, it's a shame. Everyone's using COVID as an excuse, and there are genuine excuses in there. But everyone's changing, and some things are getting bigger and better, and some things are slowing down a bit, really. So that's me waffled on a bit. I'm sorry for the length of the video, but I just wanted to say for you, there are some exciting things coming out. Apparently Tesco's are doing a vegan cheese board for Christmas, so that'd be great. And I'm actually looking forward to Christmas this year. Going to have a really good Christmas, I think. Well, I hope so. Come on, we all deserve one, don't we? I'll leave it there for now. Thanks if you've got this far. Please, if you've got this far, give it a thumbs up because it would really help a lot. And I genuinely do appreciate these things, so thank you. And if you haven't already and you got this far, watch a few others, and then maybe if it does appeal to you, subscribe. But more importantly than anything else, please take care and stay safe. At least in the UK, we are pretty safe in general. I know there are people going through tough times, but there are people around the world going through much tougher times at the moment, unfortunately. And that's a shame. So please take care and stay safe. Till the next one, thank you for watching. Goodbye.